Good afternoon, everyone. I'm still waiting for others to join. We only have 5 people, and the turnout is very poor. Good evening. Please, I'm waiting for others. The turnout is very poor, so I need some people to join before I can even talk about the assignment and ask some people maybe they should show what they have done and then what I my concern or the feedback that I gave, because I might not be able to start checking one by one. So if you know you're on the call, when I'm ready, if you know you're on the call and I gave feedback, you can tell me your feedback then. You can share your screen, we can look at it before we start our class. But I need other people. It's just 8 people on the call. So let me use that time to quickly sort out the few people I have not checked. But why is it good afternoon or good evening, everyone? Why is the turnout poor today? Oh my. Suliat, if you can share your screen, I'm still checking others. I want to just make sure I touch everybody. I've been busy. Touch everybody that submitted. I'm almost maybe like 3 people left. I think some of them are on this call. I think all of them. I've not checked CV. I saw us as well. I think all of everybody here, there's something. I'm not sure of Akintola Damilola. I know everybody here aside Akintola, unless I check the name I've submitted. Everybody on this call. But Suliat, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I didn't even bother to really check yours because you left some columns blank. Why? At once you put in form there instead of leaving them blank. That's what I meant when you asked me the question. I said I need to touch other people instead of me explaining to you on chat, and it to distract me. Why did you have to leave it blank instead of you put in form there? If you know that there is no, you just let them. They were so blank. You can share your screen for others to also see what I'm talking about. There were
Okay,
a
ma.
lot of blanks. It shouldn't be. So what was the point of you? Sorry.
You've been sharing your screen. Hold on. Okay. Yes. I'm coming, ma.
No problem. I'm using that to check other people. Because there's no point of you having all those columns. You shouldn't have put them there if you know that the pop. I don't think most of you understand the benefit of this racy chat. I don't think so, and I don't think most of you understand why some need to be the for what I have checked so far. I just even wanted to ask her. Let me if I see the name on the call, I need to find out from her. What's her name again? I saw her now. Fadikpe. Fashikpe. Please, can I ask you a question? Did you do this thing offhand or you got it somewhere?
Ma, are you
Olawumi.
asking me? Okay.
Olawumi. No, not you. Olawumi. Olawumi, if you are there, I need you to speak.
Good evening, ma.
She actually did a good job, and yes. Did you I need you to be sincere. Did you get this information somewhere or you did it offhand?
No, I checked for the what should I say? I checked for the delivery tax online, so I added my
Okay.
own. And
But what about all those accountable diseases? Who did that?
I did it when I checked for the deliverable,
The
the
task.
tax online.
Yes.
Who is responsible? Who is accountable?
Yes.
Consulted and informed. That's what I did, ma. Yes, I need to know when you approve.
So Okushe Okushe Sulia
No, ma,
Okushe.
she was asking me that, what are they asking? I just have to tell her that we have to prove that we're the one that actually did the assignment ourselves. That's
Okay,
what
oh,
she was
Mwike
asking.
boya won't tasi mini. Te
No,
mushana ko chan.
of course not. Of course not. It
Okay.
was my mom that was asking me what I was doing. I had to explain to her.
Tell your mom that you left some things on blank. That you did not good. They didn't do a good job today. Report yourself.
Okay.
Mm.
Sorry, ma.
Report yourself to her. Okay, so let me come. I'm coming, Sulia. But your screen is not still. It's showing, but that assignment is not showing. That assignment is not showing. People are turning up now. But I want to check Sylvia too because I think out of everybody on the call, I've touched base with everybody except her. I'm checking somebody now. So I need you to share your screen. Just you're sharing your screen, but you're not showing us what you're sharing. So allow me. What I'm asking is that I know that all those deliverables, because I don't think you're an IT person. Those deliverables, you got them online. But when it now comes to responsible, accountable, was it online too, or you did those ones yourself? If Alawami is on the call again, she is, I need her to speak. Precious. Good evening, Precious. Okay, so expand. Can anybody see our screen? Please, if you can see our screen, let us know that you can see our screen. I'm checking Chiamaka's. Okay, Chiamaka. Okay, let me see. Please, can anybody confirm that you can see Suliat's screen? If we can confirm that we can see, I mean, I'm not seeing our screen, no, because I'm checking somebody's. But I want to be sure that the screen is visible for us. Because when I checked now, it wasn't. I couldn't see it. It was very small from my side. But I need everybody on the call. If we can see it, then I'm good to go. I'm good to speak on why when my feedback with her.
Yes, ma, I can see it, ma.
You can see it now. Okay, let me go there. So you guys, I use glasses, so you guys can see this tiny thing. Eh? I
I
cannot see you.
zoomed in. That's why.
You zoomed it. Okay, let me see. Okay. What I'm saying, Suliat, is that instead of you leaving them blank, because the purpose of this thing is to say, let me tell you guys the purpose of this racing chart or racing matrix is for you to be able to say, okay, on this project, these are the tasks that we need to do, and these are the people responsible. These are the people. This is the person accountable. This is the person that we are going to, or these are the people that we are going to consult, and these are the people that we are going to inform. Is for you to be able to follow up, and it's still the work of the project manager that will follow up with these people. It's still the work of project manager based on what you've put together. The person that will put all these things together is the project manager. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma.
Yes, ma.
The person that will put this racing chart together is the project manager. So, and it's still the same project manager that will be following up with those people to say, okay, you are the one responsible, you are the one, and this thing will be shared across all stakeholders. So you leaving all those ones blank, it doesn't make any sense, because how will the web developer know that, okay, maybe I'm to be informed? Instead of the person will not, do you understand? So that's why I didn't even bother to look at it in depth, because you left so many things blank. So that's what I mean by blank. When you were asking me, I said, come to class, we'll talk about it. Is it okay now?
Okay, like the thing is, I don't really get you, ma.
But now you got me.
Yes, ma.
Or when you say you did not get me, are you talking about the video you're talking about
No,
now?
no, the assignment. I'm talking about the assignment
The
now.
assignment.
Yes.
Okay. So, and also for sorry, I'm here. I'm smelling gas. Please, one second, please. Let me just. You guys just give me 1 second. 1 second, please. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry, I'm so sorry. So, and also responsible. For responsible, you guys, two people cannot be two people cannot be accountable on a task. Two people cannot be accountable. Accountable means that you are holding that person. That person is the person that is going to be blamed for anything. Responsible is the person that would work on those tasks, on those deliverables. That is responsible. Accountable. So many people can be responsible to do a particular task, but one person will only be accountable, will only be old. I don't want to use the word old responsible again. Will be that person will be the one that they would hold if that work is not being done. Okay. Now consulted, they are more like consulted. They are more like you and like subject matter experts or anybody that knows the work well. Those are the people that you can consult. Now informed, they're just people that okay, we just want to inform you, just like a pass me by, I just want to inform you for you to have an idea of okay what is happening, but you're not responsible, you're not accountable, you're not the one that will do the work. Responsible are the people that will do the work. Accountable is the person that I'm going to hold like this as a project manager that say, oh, I'll hold you if this thing is not done. Consulted, SME, subject matter expert, or the person that knows the work, that knows that particular product. Then the last one is informed. I just want you to have an idea of what is happening. So from the assignment so far, the feedback is very poor. When I say feedback now, it's like the feedback, how will I put it now? I've explained, but what I'm expecting more. But I just explained what, in conclusion of what I saw. But each person can share their screen, and I will explain. Maybe person can tell me, okay, this is what I said. Then I will explain why I said it, because some of them said, meet me in class.
Hello,
because
ma'am.
I know that once I leave this particular assignment, I will not go back again. Let me tell you something. Even if I don't touch your assignment, you will not be marked down. But it's always nice to touch it so that you know where your mistake is. Sorry, I'm panting. I just climbed stairs. Where your mistake is, right? So, but I really want to touch, because these people are there to the time, and that's why I want to touch these, like 3 people on the call. The name, somebody's name has already. I mentioned their names now that I want to touch, but maybe those people too. I will just share my screen and just look at it and give my feedback based on that. So, but Precious want to talk. Will I say before you talk now? So, yeah, do you understand now? I've explained everybody on the call. Do you understand? And I also saw that there are some assignments, they are the same thing. That's why I asked. Did you guys, not for Olaomi? Olaomi's own is unique. But there are some assignments, I saw the same thing, the same response, like they just copy and paste from. That's why I asked whether there is somewhere, definitely there are all these things online. Whether this person just copy and paste online, I saw some, the same thing, almost the same responses. So that's why I asked. But you can do that if you want to. But my own is that I hope you understand what you are doing. It's not just to only copy, but understand your copying. Whatever thing that you're copying, understand it. So please, maybe one by one, but those people that have not touched, I would like to share their screen here and touch based on their work before we move on to today's class. But we need to be fast. So Precious, I think Suliat, so that's my feedback for you. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's move. Precious, please, let's be fast about it. Because people did not turn up. So I want to check Chiamaka's on Chiabi, and I think it's Chiamaka. The guy that just joined, he has been active based on assignment. We even went to do the other assignment. I have not checked that one. But I would like to share my screen and quickly touch base on his own and 2 other people here. Then I close for. I won't be able to go back to any assignment again. I know that because of my work. Once I leave this today, now I don't think I'll be able to go back again. Yeah, but that does not mean that if you submit as your assignment based on the time, that does not mean that you will be marked down. No, but just that there is no feedback. I might do it maybe later, maybe when we are done with all these classes. But right now, I'm really, really choked up. So, Precious, go ahead.
Okay, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Precious.
In regards to your rest, said, I want to read it. You said you can't have 2 responsible persons. You can't have 2 responsible persons. Yeah.
Yes.
And
No. Okay, no. But that's what I said. You can't have 2 accountable.
It's
Accountable person.
responsible person you
No, no,
said in
no,
my own
no.
feedback.
That was a
So
mistake.
that's
Can you please
why
share your screen? Can you share your screen? Can you share your
I
screen?
can't share my screen because
Mm.
I'm at work. I'm not with my laptop, and this tab
But
I can't do
okay,
that.
but Precious, your assignment. I just want to start looking for your name there. You have for a particular task. You have two people that are accountable. Yes or no?
Okay, wait, I want to explain that. I don't have two people that are accountable. No, I have one person that is accountable and responsible. And responsible. For example, projects to
Wait,
brief
let me go there. No need, no need. Let
project
me just
brief
go there myself.
requirements
I don't
and
want to go
guide.
there, but I just have to go there. Just hold on. I will share your screen. I will share your own now. Precious. Because I was fast while I was giving response, but I know the reason why I gave those response. My typing might be wrong. Even I might have type yourself. But let me share my screen.
Yeah, I just want to understand
Yeah, I
like
know,
the
I know, I know.
meaning that
But let me just share. I just want to share my screen. Just hold on. Am I presenting? He said I'm presenting. Present now. Am I already presenting? I don't think so. Okay, let me. Precious. This is for Chamaka. Precious. This is for Precious. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Okay.
so
Responsible is okay. Yes, I've seen yours. I've seen it. So, but I can ask you a question. I've seen that. Let me just see whether there is any accountable. Abraham, if you have that in yours too, please check. Because yours and Precious look similar. Please check.
I did my assignment myself.
Don't worry. I'm not even saying that you. I'm just saying that it looks similar. I think the feedback that I gave to similar. So Precious
Okay.
now. Now I want to because let me tell you something. If I don't understand that project, I might not be able to detect okay who is responsible and everything. Fine. That feedback that I gave now is I was thinking maybe it was accountable here and here. So that one is not so take that one out. But let's start. Project brief and requirement gathering, right?
Yeah.
Project brief and requirement gathering. Now, who is meant to the project brief requirement gathering? That one is fine because the restaurant owner can give the project brief, right? And also
Yes.
the person that's supposed to do the
The
requirement
project
gathering, yeah,
manager.
based on what you have, is the project
Yeah.
manager as well as the requirement restaurant owner to gather the requirements. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. Now, let's move to the second one, site inspection. Now,
Mm.
I'm looking for the major ones there, responsible and accountable, major ones. I might still leave consulted. Now, we are saying now that the person inspection, site inspection, this has to do with what type of project now? Building, right?
Well, no. This is like
Building.
it's an interior like redesigning a
Okay,
restaurant.
interior. Okay.
Yeah.
So now architect is responsible and project
Yeah.
manager is accountable, definitely because project manager will make sure that everything is fine and
Yes.
responsible. Consulted contractor, consulted interior designer, fine.
Yeah.
Concept design and mood board. Now, um, responsible, yeah. Accountable, yeah. Design development. Responsible design, accountable project manager. Okay. Kitchen layout. Responsible. Who is the person? Then accountable. Who is accountable? Project manager. Who is responsible? Kitchen layout. Oh, who is this person? Chef, chief, kitchen consultant.
Yeah,
So
because they're the
why
ones
is it
that
that the
like
consultant is the one that will do the work? But I don't have any
wait,
issue. You have your reason
I
behind it.
can
Tell me.
explain. Yeah, you said which one are you talking about? The
The
kitchen
kitchen
layout,
layout
right?
and the rest. Yes.
So, is it the responsible or the accountable? Which one do you want me to explain?
The responsible. Accountable is fine.
Yeah. Okay, the kitchen layout, that's the chef. she's the accountable is the contractor, right? Then the chef
Mm.
is responsible to like analyze how like because as a chef now, you know the right places that things should be, an experienced chef. So you can
Okay.
also like give insight of this is how this places, this should be for this should be for this. Like the because it's the project is for setting up intercontinental and local dish. So she'll
Okay.
be in terms of like putting all the layers because she's an experienced chef. She knows how
Okay.
this thing works. So that's why I feel that she's responsible of those things because, like, accountable now, the contractor will do the work itself and is accountable for the work, but she's also
Okay. That's
responsible of strategy and everything.
that's fine. Okay, I think the mistake I did was I mixed that. I was thinking maybe that R was A, so I was thinking that was why I said two. Do you understand? That was where the mistake is. Good job.
Thank you.
Can we? That's why I said if you should come to class. Abraham, please check yours. If there's anything, I will need to. Is your own similar? Because I think it's similar based on my response. Please, Abraham, check yours. I know you're on the call. Please, who else want to show his or assignment? You can see now, a perpetual one has been corrected. Please,
Ma, I want to
can
do
we,
my assignment.
who is this person? Sorry, I'm not seeing.
Abraham,
Is that
Abraham.
Abraham? Okay, please show.
Yes, ma.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you. I really want to check that Chiamaka. Is Chiamaka on the call? And is it Toyosi or Toyo something Toyo? Okay, I should stop sharing. Okay then. Share, please. Iyanoluwa, I gave you feedback, but I don't think you want to talk. If you are fine with the feedback, it's okay by me.
Hello, I will talk honestly. I don't know.
What did you say?
I said I will talk later. Honestly, I don't know. I will talk on.
Okay. Okay, let me expand because all these small people using phone so tiny for me. Okay. What was the feedback that I gave you, Abraham?
You said
Mm.
for the interface design and user experience that
Mm.
why is the client having accountable, and also for the front end and the back end development,
Uh-huh.
that why is
Let's okay.
yes.
I think you will still tell me the interface, but let me come to the front end and back. I think your own and one other person too similar like this. So now front end and back end. Now you can see front end. The active deliverables is front end, back end to back end, right? It's supposed to be the person responsible is you've put for the front end is fine, but you now put project manager. Project manager is supposed to be accountable because if the front end is not okay, the project manager is in trouble. That was why I flagged this. Even the same thing with the back end too. Let me tell you something. Majority of this thing here is the work of project manager to make sure that some things you can inform project manager, but these are development. These are software development. So that back end is supposed to be project manager accountable instead of informed. So now, sure you understand now. That was why I
Yes,
got that was why I flagged those two. But let me go to interface design and user experience. So so I asked you a question that why what?
you said why. Let me check.
Check please.
Okay. You
Okay.
said okay.
I said,
Could you
could you please
please
explain to
explain
me
to
in
me?
class why client is accountable? Where I go back,
Yes,
go back. Why client is accountable for user for interface? Go back. Let's see.
I'm
That
coming.
you can see that I'm kind of fast. I said I need so I just wanted to touch base with everybody, so I was kind of rushing. Because I started around 4 o'clock. Okay. Interface design and user experience. So I said, can you please tell me why? So explain to me interface design and user interface design. My understanding is you are doing UI, right?
Yes,
UI.
ma. Yes, ma.
Now the UI is responsible. That is fine. But why is client now accountable for the UI design?
Okay, my
Do you
reason
understand?
why
Why?
I yes
Tell
yes
me.
reason why I chose that client is accountable because the project I'm carrying out is like a website development now. So I now
Mm-hmm.
thought that in let's imagine in a situation where the interface, that is the design done by the designer, did not
Mm-hmm.
align with maybe what the client wants. The client can reject it, that it's not in line with their standard, so they can
Okay.
reject it or not. They can
Okay.
accept
Yes.
or reject it. That's it.
Okay. Let me explain. Yes, clients can accept or reject, but project manager will be held responsible if that thing is not done. So it's not it's not this accountable that means that they can reject. So remember when I explained, I just explained why what it means by to be accountable. The person that in your body say that the person that you will hold, like you will even tie the person with rope to say you are the one. Do you understand? You are the one that if you were proactive, this thing will not happen. You get me? So that kind of
Yes.
person will not be the client. It will be the project manager, not the client. The client can be informed or even consulted if you want to, but not project manager to be informed. Because if that thing is not good, the client will reject it and the project there will be issue with the project. Even the project sponsor will hold the project manager responsible that what were you looking? Why didn't they change this and update this thing or work according to plan before they now show the client? So the fact that the client will decline, it does not mean that the client is accountable. Accountable is the person that you will hold with rope to say, if anything goes wrong, I'm going to come back for it. Just like guarantor. If the person that is, if I'm the guarantor and you've gone to borrow money, right? It's me that they hold responsible, accountable, because you've already put my name down. You get me? So
Yes.
that is what it means. So if you guys remember that word, guarantor, and the person that went to lend money, so that guarantor will be, so what would happen? So that kind of thing. So
All
clear?
right. Yes,
Yeah.
ma. Thank you.
Oh, well done. Yeah. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Let's be fast. Who else? Yeah, no, are you ready now? Okay. Okay, while you're setting up, let me know. Let me just be checking. While you're checking. When you are ready, when you project, let me know that you projected. Divine school. When you are ready, let me know. Project. Define project. Or if anybody is ready, you can project. Anyone that is ready that I said you should come to class or give me feedback. Or I give you feedback and you want to understand why I gave you that feedback. Please, you can speak and share your screen. I don't mind. Is Chiamaka on the call? I'm waiting. No, I don't want to keep people waiting on the call. You are ready. Can we all see our screen? Can we all see our screen?
Yes, ma.
Okay. I'm coming. Okay. Please, what was your own? What was the reason? What was the feedback that I gave in yours?
And the first thing is because two people cannot be responsible for a
People
task.
cannot be responsible. I wanted to say accountable. So that means your own
Oh, okay.
is similar to this madam's own, precious. So I said two people cannot be responsible. That was what I said.
Yes, ma'am.
No, two people cannot be accountable. So let me see your Walk me through yours. Let's see. Let's start there with. Was that the only feedback?
No, I will the testing that isn't not supposed to be the quantity surveyor.
Okay, yes. Quantity. Yes. So you said, so let's start with that quantity surveyor. Now the testing. Go to that testing. Testing. No, move up a bit. Move up a bit. Move up. Abi, is it me that will move up a bit? Maybe it's me. Okay, yes, it's me that will move. So testing now. Yeah, testing. It's supposed to be done by quality assurance. And I could see that it said quality, Abi, quantity surveyor. Please, what is the work of the quantity surveyor? Please, maybe make me understand. What's their work in architectural or in building? What do they do?
They do cost estimations.
Okay, so who does the testing in when you are when they are building? Who does the testing?
Majorly, sometimes it can be architects or the structural engineer, depending on what they want to test. Different people are responsible for testing, but it depends
Okay,
on what they want to
okay. So can I ask you a question? That I said I need to understand.
test.
So why did you put for testing? Why did you put the contractor will be the one to test? I thought about the contractor is the person giving other people work to do. So why is it that the contractor is the one that has to test it? The contractor is supposed to be the one accountable to be make sure that things are done well. But why contractor being responsible here? So who's supposed to be
Actually, contract.
responsible here instead of contractor?
Okay, so to me, contractor, yeah, I feel they are the one responsible since they will be the one supplying all the materials, getting everything needed for the construction. That's why I put responsible for them.
Supplying, not see. Were you here when I was explaining just like a few minutes ago the meaning of all these four terminology? Were you here?
Yes, ma'am.
But do you understand my explanation?
Yes, ma'am.
Now that I've explained that you were in class, now not quite long, who do you think should be responsible now in all of this for testing? Because contractor get all those things. Contractor does not do the work. Contractor contracts, bring people to do the work. So the contractor cannot be responsible. The person that does the work, that does the dirty job, that does the whatever task, is the person is responsible. The person that you hold as a guarantor is accountable. The contractor is supposed to even be like in some cases, it could be the subject matter expert. It depends on the type of project and everything. So now, tell me now, might know for a fact that contractor cannot be responsible for testing. No, he can be accountable. But who does the testing for before contractor will now check to see whether everything is fine? Who does the first testing in this your column? Who's supposed to be responsible? Tell me.
Development team.
Where development team? You don't have QA. Why don't you have? Is it development team alone? Why don't you have some like quality assurance column here?
Oh, I don't know.
So going forward, if you are in a whatever and they don't have, you ask them. You're supposed to have a quality assurance department. Who will now take the work of the testing? You have to find out whether if they now say, okay, developers will be the one, development will be the one to take the work of the testing. Then you can assign that. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Because development team they will first do their own small testing before the major testing done by the quality assurance or the quality control people. Do you understand? So now in this case now, I will not. It is wrong to say contractor will have to be the contractor will be accountable. Sorry, or it could be consulted. But I will not say the contractor will be responsible. No, there should be other people that will do the work before contractor will now check again. Because without that, they will not give the contractor his money, his or her money, right? Now, I'm sorry to. So I'm checking your own now whether you have two accountable in a column. Let me check. Two accountable in a column. Okay.
No, I don't.
So I think the reason why it was the word mix of words. The reason why I flagged that I wanted to put you cannot have two people in. I wanted to say that two people as accountable is. I'm saying there are columns where you put RA, responsible and accountable. You also put another person to accountable. For example, under something and budget approval, you put client accountable. You now put quality surveyor responsible and accountable. And I said it, only one person can be accountable. So now you've given client accountable, you are also giving quantity surveyor another accountable in a way that person is also accountable and responsible. I don't mind you to put those two together, but because you have accountable somewhere, it will not be allowed for you to have accountable, because one person on a task can only be accountable. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
so my
ma'am.
wordings might be wrong by saying two people cannot be responsible. I wanted to say accountable. So I think that was why I flagged that. Assuming you did not put RA, maybe you just have only A on that particular task. I think I won't have flagged that. So that's my reason. You cannot have two people responsible. Accountable. But you can have two people consulted, informed, and responsible, but not accountable. Yeah, okay, yes.
Okay.
Look at your final inspection too. You can see accountable to people. So these are the things that I saw that I flagged, but I think my wordings were wrong because I was kind of rushing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
But
next question. Yeah, ask. Go ahead.
So what is possible to have a task, I mean activity, without anyone being accountable or being accountable? Is it possible?
So it's possible. So like your own too is blank. Like I explained to Suliat, I would rather put inform than for me to leave it blank. Because inform is the least. Inform is the least row, meaning that the reason being that people, all the stakeholders that are on your project, you are saying that okay, the person is not responsible, the person is not accountable, the person is not consulted. So the least you can give the person that the person should be informed. You cannot just leave it blank. At least the least should be the person should be informed of what is happening, and that's what inform means. At least know waiting they happen. You know, that kind of thing. So personally, I will not leave it blank. I would rather put informed there than to leave it blank. And that's why I flagged Sulia's own majorly. Because that was the first thing I saw, that I saw a lot of blanks and I said, no, it shouldn't be. Your own, I didn't flag blank because there were only few things. Like, do you understand? Like now, you see, project manager, you said none. That is totally wrong. Project manager is supposed to make sure things are being done well. You now make it empty. No. Like
Okay.
site acquisition and approval now. Project manager, for approval to be done, project manager has to be accountable here for approval. For make sure that the approval is done. So for me personally, I'll put accountable for project manager here. So that you just have to understand it before you can assign. Any other question?
Actually, I did the ones I dashed. I'm not sure. Since you said that they should be informed, but the reason why I did it like that is because at that stage, those ones that are dashed, they are not involved in the project.
Okay. You would have explained that informed that these people, they are not. Next time, see, whatever thing that you put down, that because I'm not there, you're just explaining now. You're communicating, and that's why it's good to communicate, right? So you would have communicated via your assignment to say, bye. This is blank because initially for this particular task, they are not even part of the. Do you understand? Then I would have known. You get me? So that's why effective communication is very important in project management. Are we good?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Well, your feedback is noted. Thank you. Okay. Who else, please? Who else?
Chamaka is on the call.
Who is on the call?
Chamaka.
Okay, Chiamaka. Okay, please share your screen before I go to this woman. I think it's Sylvia, because I want to check her as well. Is Sylvia on the call? I always see her in class. Chiamaka, share your screen.
Yes, ma'am, I am here.
Okay, I'm trying to check your assignment. No problem. Chiamaka, share your screen.
Okay, ma.
Is Chiamaka a lady now?
Yes, ma.
What about that other Chiamaka? See, I'm mixing you people.
No.
Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem. Just share.
Okay. I think you're talking about Chimezie.
Chimezi, I think so. Chimezi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm
fine.
trying to open my Gmail account.
I want to check Sylvia's own.
Okay, ma, I don't know if you can see my screen.
Let me see. Let's see. Is this your own? Is this your own?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, go.
Okay.
What was the feedback that I get? I think I just gave this feedback in class. No. What was the feedback that I gave?
Sorry, ma. Is it me?
Yeah, the feedback that I gave you. What's the feedback?
No, I.
Check. I
Okay,
gave
okay,
you
okay. Let
feedback.
me.
Check and let
Okay,
me know.
ma.
Checking somebody else.
Okay. Oh, is it on the classroom?
No, on your sheet, your feedback, the
Okay.
attachment that you put. I put the feedback there. Tell me what did I put?
Okay.
That will determine
Okay,
why.
ma. Okay, ma.
Campaign. Who is responsible? Okay. Event concept.
Television shoot, okay.
Venue selection. Okay. Okay, good. Vendor management plan. Okay. Post
Ma, I'm
the.
sorry, I don't know where to go to get the feedback.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm coming.
Okay, ma.
Okay, good job, Sylvia. Good job. Okay, let's just share your screen. Let me just look at it. But you're just gonna take me back. But if you can share me your where, just share your screen. I will detect it.
I
Just
think
share.
I'm sharing the screen at the moment.
Okay, maybe it's just large. I'm seeing people, but I'm not seeing your assignment. I'm seeing
Oh. Okay, okay.
people's yeah.
Okay, I'm there now.
Okay, I think I have a problem with you're going to take me back. Okay, let me just can you explain that place? The second one, yeah.
Okay. Okay, the
Project,
second one.
yes, project. You said project scope and requirement, right? You now said
Project
project manager
manager.
accountable. Now go to the
Yes.
extreme. Go to the extreme.
Okay.
Extreme.
Okay.
Extreme. You now
Yeah,
said,
and then
so
the
who
site.
is you said client owner. Client owner. Okay.
Client slash the owner
Can you expand this
responsible.
thing? Because it's making us to go back to, we can't see what is there before we now go back and go and check. Is it can you expand? It's not possible. I mean the width. Okay, let me share my own screen. Let me share my own
Okay,
screen.
ma. Okay, let me
Let me
stop
share my own screen.
sharing.
But it's making us to go, we can't see.
Okay, ma.
Chiamaka, right? Chiamaka.
Yes, ma.
Please get ready your question for this. I've not even. Where's Chiamaka now? I saw Chiamaka. Okay, I've seen it. Okay. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. I think I have to reduce it. I expand because of you guys. Okay. Chiamaka. I think is this one. Okay. Okay, so you said project, I think it's the design that I have issues here. The design development drawing. Now you said for design, you said project manager responsible. How is project manager responsible for drawing design? What's the reason behind it? Why is project manager responsible for drawing the design? Do you understand what were you in class when I just explained the responsible? If you're not in class, tell me so that I can rephrase myself. responsible. Why somebody has to be responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. So why is project manager has to be the one to do the design here? Architect is there. Architect did not do design. No, it's not project manager that will do the. You know, architect will not be accountable. It's supposed to be the other way around. If it's this design, no, architect is supposed to be the responsible person doing the work. Project manager will oversee that work to be sure that okay, that the work is fine. So that was why I flagged this. But we can check other ones. Do you understand now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Accountable
ma'am.
is the person that you hold as a guarantor to say why
Okay.
is it thing not here? So that's so when you remember guarantor, when you remember the lender, the
Mm.
debtor. So that is so accountable is the person that you owed to say, oh, you're in trouble. The person that
Mm.
owed the money is irresponsible. The person that will do the dirty job is responsible. You understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Obtain, let me just let me just look at one and I'll move on. Obtain permit and approval. Obtain permit and approval. Project manager obtain. Then who is now accountable? What's accountable? Let me see. Contractor. It's not contractor that will go and obtain permit and approval. I'm
Yes,
asking me, I
ma'am.
don't know what you are doing. Who will go and who does the desk job to go and obtain the permit and approval? I don't know my so I can't say. So who goes to obtain the permit and approval? Is it the contractor or is the project manager? Permit and approval from government.
The
Is the
project
project manager,
manager.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you say so, that's fine. But my issue was on that design. So
Oh,
let's see. Yeah, it was on the design. I
okay,
think
ma'am.
one last person. If person is not on the call, I will not need to check the person. Um, is another Precious on the call? Wala Precious. If you're not on the call, I don't need me stressing myself. Is Shewan Ajayi on the call? Is Ramat Odukoya on the call? Is Paul on the call? If you're not responding, I'm assuming you're not on the call. I don't need to start checking your stuff here. Because it's people that are on the call that I just want to give feedback. Is Okpe Olupelumi Ojelabi on the call? Is Messi on the call? Okay. They are not on the call. So the fact
I'm
that
on
I
the
did
call, ma.
who please? Pelumi. This will be my last one. Oh. Is Azan on the call? Azan, are you on the call? Azan, you don't want to hear your feedback, right? I've done your assignment, but you're not talking. You're not saying that, okay, maybe you're fine with the feedback that I gave you. So let me just do Lupelumi and we'll start for today. Because I said that the people that have provided feedback, they should show their screen and they should explain so that I will see whether I'll be able to explain the reason why I flagged that concern or that's my feedback. But if you know you are fine with your feedback, I don't have to push you to bring you out on the call.
You're not giving me feedback on my.
You said?
No, I've not seen any feedback on my assignment.
Are you not the Azan Gia?
No, not at all. No.
That means you've not done your assignment. It's Azan Gia that did the assignment that I gave feedback. Is the other Azan? Maybe it was you that you worked on the first assignment, but
No,
you were not
man,
here
man,
when I gave you.
ma'am,
You worked on the first assignment,
I'm at
right?
the NLMD. I'm at the NLMD, not as an ma'am.
Okay, that means Adeyemi. It was Azan name that I called though. It's Adeyemi that is asking me. Please let me go to this other lady. Adeyemi, I will come and see your face. I'm coming because I'm not seeing who is talking now. Please, who spoke now? Your name again. Let me check your assignment, please, so that we can start for today. Please, your name again.
Olupelumi.
Pelumi. Pelumi. Oh, this one. Pelumi. Yeah, okay. Adeyemi, I will see the face. Maybe it's the person that I told that I should resend his assignment last week, but he was not here to. He was not in the class, but I will check. Yes, yeah. But let me answer this person. Project planning strategy. You said, what is FHO now? No, nobody is responsible. Follow me, why now? Who is going to do the project plan and strategy? Nobody is responsible. Okay, that's wrong. Let me move to market research. Responsible designer. UI UX. Okay, but you said designer. You did not say research and designer. Designer here means that the person is going to do the look and feel. But now you are putting market research and you are saying designer. So if you have put UI UX stroke designer, then I can say the person is responsible. So it is wrong. So let me come back again and explain to you. Project planning and strategy. There should be somebody that will take the task, that will do the dirty work. There is nobody here that will do the dirty work. You just put consulting to consult to the person that is accountable and the person that needs to be informed. So there's supposed to be the person that will do the dirty work, which is supposed to be the one. Project planning is supposed to be like project manager or something, or maybe you have another department, maybe strategy department with the project manager, I don't know, will now be responsible. So that is wrong. Market research, like I told you, you did not say, okay, there is UX stroke designer, because you can have UX, UI UX. That UX means is a research person, but now you just put designer. Designer for me now is like the person is doing the design, the look and feel, the mock-up, the prototype, the fire and wire frame. So in this case now, I will still mark it wrong because you said designer. You should have put stroke UX or UI UX. Then I wonder, okay, UI UX, the designer. Now I'll just touch one more. Then I'll have to talk to that particular person that spoke now. The male that spoke. Quality control and finishing. Who is responsible? You said production lead tail. Why is the production lead tail responsible for quality control? Who's supposed to do the dirty work? Who is the junior in the quality control that will do the dirty work? No, it's like you don't understand this, so me. But I will just give a summary again. I said responsible is the person that will do the dirty work. Accountable is the person that you hold Yoruba, the person that you are the person, you are the person I'm going to hold responsible. I don't want to use the responsibility again. I'm going to hold down for your junior staff or for the people to do the work. So, and I use a guarantor and a debtor. Let's say someone goes to a lending company to lend money. That person is a debtor, and the person now use my name, right? I'm the guarantor. I will be accountable if the person does not pay. The debtor is responsible. So and then inform, they are just informing. And consulting means that a subject matter expert or the person that knows about that particular project. So I think I've explained. So that is what it means. Thank you. Are you okay now? Can I move on?
Yeah.
Your yes is not certain. No.
Excuse me, ma. Excuse me, ma. Yes, I understand those key roles very well, but I don't know, maybe it's the way I put my project, because my project is about fashion, like fashion production of wares and all. So I think that's where
that's where but
it's
that
not
design that you put now, that design is still, so you said designer. Okay, designer in this case now. Designer, I don't understand. Designer is those people that design the clothes, that design the clothes.
Yes, ma.
Okay, who now make the research of that design in a market, in a fashion? Who does the research? Is it still the designer? I'm just asking. Or do they have another department that does the research?
He's the designer, ma.
Okay. If you say so, it's fine. No, if you say so, it's fine. Me, I don't know about fashion, so I won't. So that was why I flagged that. So everything boiled down. So like I said, maybe you would have put, okay, this is a fashion show, this is designer, this is what the designer does, this is what then it will make me to know, okay, you are right, you are wrong. Is that clear? But you understand the concept now. You understand the concept based on my explanation.
Yes, ma. Thank
that's
you.
the cocoa of the whole thing, or is understanding of, because it's not only that you'll be dealing. We deal with so many projects as we go along. Exactly. So I need to see that other person's face. Please, who spoke now? A guy spoke. Not your face
I'm
like
the
that. I need.
one.
Is
I'm
that
the
your
one. Now.
midday? Ayomide, you did not do this assignment, but you did the last one, right?
I did the last one. I did this one also
I've not seen Ayomide. Did I mark your assignment?
last week.
No, 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 no. This one now. This one. The one I'm checking now. This one, Ayomide. Is Ayomide here? This one, week 3. Your name is not here. That's why I assume that you did not do it. More, it's not here now. You can see. I'm sharing my screen. You can see there is no Ayomide. You can see. These are the people that submitted week 3. You can see. I don't know where you submitted it to. Maybe it was a mistake. But you can see my screen, Ayomide. These are the people that submitted. When did you submit your
Yes, I can
assignment?
see your screen.
When did you see
Okay,
them?
I
When
actually
did you submit?
submitted this. I submitted
When?
this morning or this afternoon.
But you can see, I just refreshed my page now. Your name is not there. I don't know why. But you can see yourself, right? Your name is not there.
Yes, ma'am.
But the other one that you submitted, no, I told you that I did not see that I should resend it. I saw something like that you resent it. But don't worry. So far you resend it to be marked that you resend. So like I said before, if I don't check your if I don't give you feedback, that does not mean that you'll be marked down. No. I'm giving feedback for those that I can touch. Is for you to know where you got it wrong. But I would have loved if I can see yours now so that I can highlight your mistake. But that other one, I couldn't go back again because I already exceeded the time that I wanted to use for that assignment because you did not submit again on time. You submitted the following day and I've already passed that. That's why I didn't go back there. But this one now is not showing here. So let's see whether your name is showing any of the see where your name is showing submitted, but the assignment is not there. I just saw submitted there now.
Ah,
Can you see? It's showing nothing. No, you can see it's not part of those that are submitted. Just showing submitted by word, and it's there. But why is it not going there? I'm seeing submitted. It's there, but wow. I don't know. Abraham, you need to help this guy out too. Maybe you ask them. I don't know why it's like that. You can see his name is not part of the people, and he's here. But I'll open it now. Let's look at it. Abraham, you can see my screen, right? You can see that his name is not part of you guys' names.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask you a question, too, ma'am.
Okay, you
Did
have a
he
question,
click
but let me
on
quickly check
turned
our immediate.
in?
Eh?
Did he click
What
on
did you
turned
say?
in when he did he click on turned in when he submitted the
Okay.
assignment?
Did answer your answer? Say, did you click on
okay,
turn?
I'm to click on turn in when I did
Maybe.
not know. I
Yes.
just thought since I've added my file to it that it's going to reflect directly.
No, you
Okay.
have to click on turned in.
So next, so go
Alright,
and click on turn in for the other ones too. Maybe because like go and check the other ones on your media and do that so that they will when the management is counting, they will know that you've done your assignment. Okay, go and do that too, please.
alright,
Let's
thank
look at
you.
your own too. Let's look at your own too. Let's look at your own. I mean, this is the last person I'm checking on this call. We are going to today's class. I beg. Okay, project planning, accountable, responsible, project planning, accountable, responsible. Okay, tell me because you are into construction. So why is it that for site the site engineer is the one that will plan? Please tell me why. I just want to know why. I'm not saying you're
Okay.
wrong.
Okay. Most of the times, the site engineer has the overview of the design more than the project manager because
Okay.
he's the one that knows how to put everything in place, starting from the foundation. The project manager is just to oversee that everything comes out as expected, but the site engineer has the layout of how everything is going to go from the foundation to the first laying of the blocks. So
Okay.
he's responsible for how it's.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm okay with your material procurement. You said contractor responsible to buy, which is good. Now, for material procurement, you said accountable. Is it because of the money that you now said accountable for clients? Why clients accountable for material procurement? Tell me.
Okay, client is accountable for the because of when I go to the market when we go to the market and we survey the
Mm,
quantity or the quality of the material, the client
mm,
is accountable that okay, I am the one that said we should choose this one. This done. I don't know, maybe it's money or
okay.
preference or it's taste or it's anything.
Okay. Let me just look at two other ones and I'm done. Quality inspection, responsible site engineer, yeah, accountable. Okay, that's project handover, responsible, why accountable. Now, why project handover? I'm handing over to the client. So in this case, you got it wrong. I'm handing over as the project manager or as the whatever. We are handing over to the client. So client should not be responsible for handover. Maybe you missed it. Like the client, you are giving the client should be the end goal, right? So why client
Yes,
be
ma'am.
responsible here? So I think there is a mistake here. So it's supposed to be the person that was supposed to do the project handover is the responsible is the project manager, right? And maybe
Yes, ma'am.
the overall or guy, if there's any guy here, should not be accountable. Let's say there is another superior person here, will not be responsible. You know that kind of thing, yeah. So
Yes, ma'am.
that's the feedback that I will give you here. Just
All right, ma'am. Thank you
say
very
well
much.
done. Okay. So turn in your stuff. Let's start. I will have to stop my screen for now so that I can share again because this is online. I don't want my folder to go online. So you guys bear with me. Let me just stop sharing. Then tell me question. Let's start bringing in our question. Let me bring out my PowerPoint. Hello, everybody. I believe we are all good with this racy chat now. I've explained and explained and explained all over again. I believe we are all good. Are we?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can we question, please? Question. Week 5. Question. Question. No, week 5. Oh, I need. We have. I'm done with the assignment. Let's go to question for week 5 based on what you have. How many people went through the video? I also have an assignment here too. I have an assignment here too. Pending when it will be uploaded. So it's better for you guys to have your assignment so that you know says let me just copy the assignment as it is right now. Let me look for it. The assignment is also in the video. Who said I'm just joining? Olajumoke Popola. I can't remember. Okay, no problem. The Olajumoke Popola, did I mark your assignment? Okay. Oluwapelumi. Oh yeah, Olupelumi. Go ahead, please. Let's ask question. No, this is already past 6. I think I've tried by looking at your assignment one by one for those that are here.
Okay, ma. Well done, ma.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, ma. Please, I just want more clarification regarding the scroll bar
Scrum
combination.
ban.
Yes, ma.
Scrum ban. No, it's
Yes, ma.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Scrum ban. Okay, let's go to Scrum ban. Okay. So Scrum ban is a combination of Scrum and Kanban. And I explain what Kanban and Scrum means. So it's a combination of, see, you can't see Scrum ban, you will not see it anywhere. You can type online and see, but you will not see it anywhere for them to be teaching you Scrum and whatever. It was when I went for interview that I got to know. They asked me during interview, I don't know. And I just used my head to say this, and all that Scrum, and it was later I now had to. So it was not that some things I'm not, I wasn't taught, right? So, sometimes you might not use it, you might not use it based on your work. So everything, like I said, all these things, there's something that you'll be taught here that you might not use. It depends on the company. There's some company that they don't even have 1/3 of managing of tools or whatever that project manager needs to manage us So just pray that you find yourself in a place where there is policy, there is compliance, there is tools and all that for you to be able to work as a project manager and for you to gain enough experience. You might get to a place where, especially if you don't have that experience before and you not get to a place where there is nothing, you also just be using manual way of managing, just be following up, following up. You don't have any other thing except what you have been taught before and all. So that's another thing again. So it's not that maybe you'll be taught like even if you go anywhere, but based on experience and maybe based on interviews, like I said, that's why I got to know Scrum Band, and I just felt that I should touch base on it and explain to you guys. So let's go there. I could remember that this wasn't that like 2 years ago. The interview, like the people on the call, they were just throwing questions here and then. One person would ask oil and gas, but another person would ask like it was, and before I knew it, they asked me Scrum Band. But I did not say, what did you say? What did you say? I did not say that. I had to come up with something. Okay. So Scrum Band is a combination of Scrum and Kanban. Now, and that's why I explained that for you to be able to, just like you have hybrid, waterfall, agile, and you have hybrid in between, combination of agile and waterfall. So Scrum Band is part of an agile project management, the combination of Scrum and Kanban. I explain what Scrum is. Scrum is time box. Kanban has to do with like workflow. Now, for you to be able to combine Scrum and Kanban together, there are certain things that must follow. At some point, I was even thinking maybe what I was even doing or the way I manage my project is Scrum Band, but I realized that it's not, because I don't really use work in progress as limit. I just still use when we get to this tool next week, I still use what do you call it now? There's something that I explained here. Don't know whether we can get there. You can see all these things. You still see it when you're managing. I'm coming. To do in progress testing, review, done. If not, I will have tried to show you something, but I'm not done with what I need to show you guys next week. If not, but by the time next week, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I don't want to jump. So for Kanban has more of all this to do in progress, testing, review, done. But before you can say it is Kanban, there has to be limit. I explain all these things. I don't know if you guys understand this work in progress limit that I explained. Do you guys understand? Before I move to Kanban, for Kanban, before I move to Scrum Ban, do you guys understand my explanation under Kanban for workflow?
I think I do, ma.
That's Abraham. Okay.
Yes.
Do you guys understand? Otherwise, let me just
Yes, ma'am. Understand, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So Scrum Ban. Don't let me even what they did not ask me. Don't let me jump. Let me just focus on what you people ask me. If you know you understand, say you don't understand. Because so that I'll not just be speaking and you people understood what I'm saying and we're just going to waste our time. So let me just focus on the Scrum Ban. But if you don't understand, I can go and explain the Kanban to the person that does not understand. But now Scrum Ban, combination of Scrum and Kanban. Scrum has to do with time box. Kanban has to do with workflow, work in progress limits. For those particular to do in progress and all that, you put a limit that, okay, for to do now, we must have, to do is even the starting point. So you cannot really put limit to do. Let's say in progress, I can only have 5 tasks. Limit is 5, meaning I cannot have more than 5 tasks under in progress. If you try to move another task, they do not allow you to tell you you've reached your limit until you move one task away from that in progress, maybe to review, then you can add more from to do and I put it under in progress. That's workflow. But in Scrum, you will still see this to do, work in progress, everything in Scrum. By the time we go to Agile next week, you will still see it. But if you don't put limit there, it means that it's not a Kanban. It's still a Scrum workflow. That is what me I use most time. That's why I'm saying that there is difference between the normal workflow that you see in Scrum and the people that use Kanban. There has to be limit there for you to call it a Kanban flow. Is it clear? Guys, talk. Oh.
Yes, ma.
I'm only hearing Abraham talking. No, people are not talking. Okay. I think I'm being too worried about you guys. Let me just continue. Now, so for Scrum Ban, for that combination to happen, you use Scrum to do backlog preparation. You use Scrum to do sprint planning. You use Kanban to set up Kanban board. You use Kanban to do daily execution. I will explain. And you use Scrum to do review and retrospective. That is when you can call it a Scrum ban. Now, I explain what backlog preparation means. In simple terms, backlog of your requirement, of your task, or of your deliverables that is being prioritized. You use Scrum for that. Now, the next thing is now we are now planning. Okay, these are the requirements that we prioritize. Which one are we taking for this sprint? Your sprint could be 2 weeks, it could be 1 week, it could be 1 month, it could be more than that, but that is just the norm. You might normally use 2 week sprints. Now, you use Scrum for your second for sprint planning under Scrum ban. In this case now, the team need to plan work on just 2 weeks or 1 week 1 week deliverables. That is what you still use. So first of all, for you to call it a Scrum ban, you do your Scrum activities by doing your backlog preparation, prioritizing your requirements. You plan your sprint. What are we doing for this particular sprint? For this 2 week sprint, what are we doing? The next one is you set up your workflow. This is what I said. You understand it better next week. Your workflow, and you put limit there. Limit for in progress. Limit is 3. We cannot have more than 3. For testing cannot have more than 5. Review cannot have more than 1, and everything. That is where. But if you don't set limit, it's still not a Kanban. It's just like Scrum workflow. Now you use Kanban for this. The next one for your execution means that that is when the dirty work would commence. You use Kanban for it. It's still flowing from that number 3. See the same thing. This is when you not just start checking which work is under to do, which one am I supposed to follow up on in progress, which one will the tester test and everything. It's just like following up, execution and monitoring. That's why we call execution, doing the dirty work, and also monitoring to see whether there is a blocker, to see whether there is a risk somewhere and all that. Then after everything is being done, you've executed, you've done the dirty work, they developed the application for you, they built the house for you, you've monitored everything is fine. Then you will now show the client or the customer, this is what we built for you. Customer will now do feedback. This is where that type of activities is done under Scrum. That is review. And retrospective, from the word retrospect, you are now looking at, okay, what did we do well? What are we going to improve on for the next sprint? So what we are trying to say that for Scrum ban is a combination of Scrum activities and Kanban activities. Activities 1 and 2 is taken from Scrum. Activities 3 and 4 is taken from Kanban. Activity 5 is taken from Scrum. Clear? That's
Yes,
what it
ma.
means. The lady that asked the question, I did not hear her feedback. Oh.
Yes, ma.
Okay. Thank you. Any other question from anybody?
Yes, ma. I have a question.
Okay, please, 1 second, please. Give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
that.
Okay, can we mute, please? Olajimoke, can you please mute? Abraham,
Oh,
please go ahead with your question. Can we please mute if you are not talking? Azan, please mute.
Yes, ma. I have a question. I wanted to
Go
ask
ahead,
that
please.
in the process of planning, like Scrum planning now,
Mm,
is it possible
sprint planning.
for yes, sorry, sprint planning
Mm,
rather. Is it possible for the project owner, the Scrum master, and the developers now?
mm,
Can there is it possible for like is there a situation where they all disagree with the sprint goal, or
of
they must
course.
all agree?
It's possible for them. We are all human now. They could
Okay,
disagree, but they must agree before they can move on.
okay, okay. Because I wanted
They
to
could
know how like
disagree. Yes,
okay.
yes.
I
They
wanted
could
to know
disagree.
how
Mm.
okay,
Go ahead.
all right.
Go
I
ahead.
wanted
Go
to
ahead.
know
Go ahead.
how I wanted to know how maybe the Scrum Master or in this case maybe the project manager can handle like that situation. I wanted to ask if you've been in that situation before.
A
I,
disagreement.
yes,
Disagreement.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
They always ask that question during interview, if possible. It might not really be during the spring goal. Maybe there's an agreement, there's an disagreement and all that. As a scrum master, you have to make peace, right? If there is a disagreement or the team they are not aligning, they maybe because you can't move on, you can't move forward from that project, right? And you have to do that project because it's been assigned to you guys. So what you do in that regard, based on my own experience, is to try and understand from everybody's pain point why this disagreement. What are you trying to what are you trying to drive at? What's the other person trying to drive at, or the other developers, or one developer, two developer? What so you have to understand from each person's standpoint, right? And be able, because it's very possible that there could be miscommunication or misinformation, or maybe they just don't like each other and everything. Just find a way of bringing them together, trying to understand from this perspective and bring them together. Okay, this is why this person is saying this. Okay, maybe look at it from that angle. This is where this other person is saying, look at it from that other angle. Not that you just join them and then now make things worse, right? So you just have to come in between and be able to put stability in the project. So you have to come as a father or mother figure in a way. That's why they say that project manager or scrum master, they are facilitators, you should have, you should be empathic, you should have that kind of, there should be this skill. If you don't know, if you don't have it, you learn it. Some people don't have it, some people don't have people skill. It's very, very important. Some people don't have people skill, but you just have to, if you know you want to be a project manager, you have to learn it, whether you like it or not. But is my question, are you okay with my answer?
Yes, yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
Okay, well, okay, question please. Question: are we all good with this our agile project management? This one that people are keeping quiet. Precious, you don't have question today. Sule have no question.
sorry,
This my
mom. I'm actually going out. That's why I'm on bike. When you step down, I'll try to set my book. Sorry, mom.
what did you say, Sule? They are not available.
No, I didn't I'm not available. I said I'm on bike. That's why I'm taking my somewhere. So I'm kind of
Okay, okay, okay,
talking
okay.
down. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. This is my other guy that is into construction. You don't have a question. At least people that can remember their names. Are you guys saying that you are fine with this agile methodology? We are fine. We should go home, right?
Ma,
Should we go?
sorry, I have a question, ma.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, concerning what Abraham said when they're
Yes.
having a misconception. Now,
Yeah.
I was because I'm trying to relate it to a physical something that happened recently. So
Okay.
what if there is how will I put it? A what if that thing stays for long and our project has a time limit? What if they are misunderstanding or whatsoever that they don't want,
Mm.
this person wants to do this? What if it ties in space for long and as a project manager, you are working with time, you are working with time
Okay.
limits, you have a time limit. So how do
If
you
I
manage the whole situation?
okay, if I understand you correctly, what if okay, let me I just want to get it clear. Let's say we are starting the project today now, or we started, let me say we started last week Monday, right? And the fight
Yes, ma'am.
started that Monday. So what you meant is that what if
Yes,
the fight now prolong up till like 1 week and we have a time we are the thing is timeline is time box, right? Is that what you meant?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Me, I will not wait for you to for 1 week. So what will happen for that 1 week? What are we going to be doing? Are we going to be looking at ourselves faces? So what I would do is that would be wala. Serious trouble. So first thing I will do is what I said I would do based on what I told Abraham, right? And if that
Yes, ma'am.
doesn't work, right, I would need
Yes,
to,
ma'am.
after I've persuaded, I've done my best and all that, and we come back the second day still like that. I will have to escalate to because I'll not allow them to come and use their own to delay my own work. So
Okay.
you have to escalate. And when I say escalate, then you're not going to report them. You would have done your best by trying to make peace. And if this is not
Okay.
working, you have to escalate, not like reporting them, but mentioning what is happening to your superior, to the person you are reporting to, right? Or
Okay.
if they also have a superior too, either you start from, for me, I will first start from my own superior. It depends on how you want to say,
Okay.
or you start from their own superior to say, okay, this is what you understand what I'm saying, to for them to be able to give
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
because they have to respect. If they don't respect you, they have to respect the person that their line manager, right? uh But in a situation whereby you could also be the one, like for me now, I'm the one managing the team. So who else? The worst person that will go and meet maybe to be the chief technology or officer to say, okay, this person I've tried and they are not, but they just have to because whatever thing that instruction that I'm giving. So everything boils down to your role too, because the person could be a junior project manager and you may not have control over all those seniors that are, you understand. So in that case, you have to go and tailor your worries after you've tried your best to your own, the person you are report, whether it's a senior project manager or another higher person that do you understand? So it
All
depends
right,
on the
ma'am. No
role.
problem.
Like unlike me now, they will just have to abide. They just have to abide. But if they don't, and I've tried my best, then I can now go and report to the chief technology officer. So it also depends on the role, and so you just report to the escalate to the lineman, so that at the end of the day they will not say you know. That's where communication comes in. You are escalating, so that is a risk that could happen. You've already flagged that risk that okay, doing your project there could be misunderstanding between product owner or developer. Okay, what will be your, what will you do? You would have put your mitigation risk there and everything. Now, how will you be able to be proactive by doing certain things? There's certain things that you don't even need to tell you. You just have to sit down and think about, okay, well, how can I be able to sort out these things? Some of the things that I'm telling you guys is not by book, it's just based on what I've done and based on the initiative I've also used. And most of them they just ask during interview too. I won't lie, during interviews. There was this question
Okay.
too that happened lately. But because if you are used to certain things, to be easy, it will flow for you to be able to respond to certain things during when you are being called during interview. But they happen, right? So that would be my feedback. Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm okay, ma'am.
Precious, are you good today? I did not hear your voice, so as per question. Let me be checking who I can remember. Let me be checking their names. It's like this agile methodology. You guys, you understand it well because this one that nobody's asking me question. You're at work. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, drop your question now. Mm. If you have, if you have. Please, are we all good? I'll be calling names. Oh, if you tell me you're good, no wala. Me, I will close early. I even want to close early today because I'm also tired. Amanda, are you good? Aminat, are you saying you are good? Ayomide has
Yes,
asked.
ma'am.
Okay, let me be calling names one by one. I'm coming. Precious is at work. Oluwadara see me. Are you saying you are good? Olupelumi, are you good? Jumoke, no question. Joy, no question. Kolade, no question. Iyanoluwa, no question. Mosi said she's on her way. Olawumi, no question. Chiamaka, no question. Okay, I mean, just ask. Aminat, no question. Amanda, no question. Okay, oh. Maybe we should be looking at our faces till 7 o'clock. Then we can call it a day.
Yes, ma. Ma, I want to ask this question. You
Um,
mentioned earlier that during, I think, maybe, I want to remember. I'm
mm,
coming. Let me go through my screenshot. Sorry, ma.
okay. Sprint planning, sprint retrospective, sprint. Guys, are we saying we are okay with Agile? I know that Agile is more easier. Are we saying we are okay with Agile, or you've not been able to listen to the recording? Which one? Let me know. I'll not come back here next week. Oh. Next week is practical. Oh. It's more practical and maybe theory, but it has practical. I'll not come and be explaining all these things, or you cannot draw me back, because there is time for you to ask now. You're not asking. I'm not going to be explaining sprint planning, sprint retrospective. I'm assuming that you will know it. Don't come and ask me those questions next week.
Yes, ma. You mentioned
Right.
earlier in the video. I just wanted to ask. You said like the duration for maybe sprint planning is usually like
Mm,
2 weeks.
mm, mm.
Daily, is it daily
Daily
work?
stand up.
Yes, daily
Mm.
stand up. Maybe like 1 hour,
50
1
minutes.
hour,
50 minutes.
50.
50 minutes.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that is the time like is that the ideal time for each and every one of them, like the sprint review too, or it
Okay.
might vary depending on the organization or maybe
Okay.
the situation that the team members have on ground. I just wanted to know,
Okay.
and it might even be bad if they extend the time because maybe the team, like the scrum team, might be tired. I don't know. I just want to know,
Okay.
like, is there a specific time?
Let me answer your question. So for Scrum is time box. But according to Scrum, there are certain things that is the time is time. Like that daily Scrum now is supposed to be 15 minutes. But let me tell you something. Where I am currently, I'm still even this it's supposed to be 15 minutes. Sometimes we use 15 minutes because the team, they are still in the first stage of numbing stage. They are still like I'm trying to make them to comply to Scrum. So sometimes the meeting, sometimes we use 15 minutes, sometimes it goes to like, and the team, there are a lot. So sometimes it goes to like having like talking to different teams, on different projects, maybe like 6, 7 projects at the same time, different things. So it's not like maybe one project. So if it's one project, 15 minutes, you are done. So I'm combining like 6 or 7 projects together in a, or maybe like 5, it depends, in a meeting. You understand what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be 15 minutes, but it depends on how matured your team is. But let me tell you something. For companies that are really using this thing, even if you spend more than, they will start saying that you are not proactive. But for companies that you are the one trying to even make them to do the thing by force, not like by force, but you are trying to make them understand why it is important. You could fall away from that, but it's supposed to be 15 minutes. Now, let me now come back to the first one, the sprint planning. That one too, it depends on I would say it depends on the organization, but it also so. But there is a time to that based on Scrum, because they usually ask that question during the exam when you are doing your Scrum exam. That 15 minutes cannot go at 15 minutes. Don't go and put 30 minutes there. The person will fail. 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Those other one is not in book. Oh. You understand what I'm saying? It's practical. 15 minutes stand up, 15 minutes. For this other one, I think 2 to 4 hours. So it depends. Maybe you just have to check. I don't know what is. I did my own like few years ago. I don't know what, but that 15 minutes, that daily stand up must be 15 minutes. In your exam, in doing interview, you cannot exceed that. The other one, you can still say, okay, based on that, that if you are doing 1 week sprint, you could use maybe like 2 hours. If you are doing maybe 2 weeks or 4 weeks sprint, you could use between 2 to 4 hours. But the other, there's also sprint review. I think I put one. I put 1 hour. One I put 1.5. Right. So everything boiled down to organization too. But you need to check your Scrum. If there's anything latest Scrum, if you want to do your Scrum exam, we'll talk about the Scrum exam later. I don't want to jump into that. You just have to check the standard one that they are using now. You understand? Because that one is by book based on exam. Oh. But I'm telling you based on practical. When it comes to also the time to some department or some projects, they might be tired for that long for them to be in a meeting for that long, so they can go for a break and come back. So you just have to do what works for you. That will be my answer. But daily stand up is 15 minutes, but that does not mean that you cannot exceed it. But a department or a company that they are already matured, if you go beyond 15 minutes, they will tell you that you are not, that they don't like that project manager. You get what I'm saying? That's 15 minutes. But any other time, you can agree on it and all. Any other question? Do you understand it? Understand my
Yes,
answer?
yes, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Any other question? Ooh. Guys, what's happening? Are we saying we are good? Okay. Maybe.
Abraham, please message me. Abraham, please message me.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't get that.
I think he said you should message him also.
Oh,
He
okay.
said,
All
Abraham,
right.
please message me.
All right.
Please, any other question? Am I the one begging for question now? Hey, see me see trouble. Oh. Kolade, you have a question? Go ahead, Kolade.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. I just want to ask for the agile,
Methodology.
methodology. Are there, because definitely it's a very good process, it's iterative, as you have said, but are there any things like we measure the performance of the methodology, maybe like in like metrics that are used?
That's for next week.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, thank you. That's my
Yeah, that's
question.
for next week. Yes, that's for next week. That's when we talk about velocity, burn down chart, burn up chart, the WI work in progress limit for Kanban. That's for next week. Yes. Yes. It's for next week. Okay. Thank you. Who else, please? Hey. Okay, 10 more minutes to go. Today's class now, wow. So if I did not use some minutes to explain some assignment to some people, is this how you people is going to show me that there is no question today?
No, actually, for me, good evening. Well done. Thank you very much for what you've been doing. We really appreciate you. And I must commend you that your class is actually very, very self-explanatory. You only need to do like just little effort to be very, very good for.
Thank
To be
you.
very honest, to me, your class is very, very explanatory. And then the question I would have asked, you already said you were going to explain further, so there's no point asking
The
you.
the
Yeah,
KPI,
so that was
the KPI,
yeah, yeah, so
the
that was why I
metrics.
didn't.
Oh, that will be next week.
Yes,
That will be next week.
yes, yes, that was
Yeah.
why I didn't have. That was the only
Okay.
thing I had to do with. But when you
Okay.
already said you were going to explain better, so
Yeah.
that was
Be
all.
next week. Yeah.
All right. Thank
Be
you.
next week. Welcome. Other people, I'll just try and wait till 7 o'clock. I think another person is raising. Palu, Palumi, Palumi, yes, Palumi.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My question is regarding our assignment.
Mm,
So you mentioned that the team of 2 to 3.
Palumi, I can't hear
Am
you
I
again.
think that
I can't hear you again. Your voice is very low.
can you hear me? Can you
Yes.
hear me now?
Yes, I
Okay, I was
can.
saying that. Okay, my question is regarding the assignment for this
Mm,
week.
mm.
Okay, so like you
I just did.
said this week that we should form a team of 2 to 3.
Oh, was that? Okay, that one now. That one, I just said that I can't, there is no time for that. I just look at it. That's not the assignment. I've said the actual assignment. I now said, so I put it there, but I now said, think about it. Just think as if you are in a team or something like that. We're doing the video. But even though I type it there, that one is not the
Okay.
major assignment because there is no time.
Oh,
I don't think I have, there is no, or do you guys want that assignment as against this one? Let me go back to my slide. Let me project. Let's see. You guys should tell me which one you prefer. Let me see. Let me go back there. Let me look for it. Don't know which one the guys prefer. I said let me see. Let me even see the assignment again. I'm coming. I know I wrote something like no, it's not this one. There was one that has to do with group of something. Come. So you guys can tell me the one that you prefer, then we can. Or if anybody knows where it is, can tell me. Okay, I said this other oh sorry. In group 3 to 4, think of a non-technical example, party planning, school project. How will you apply agile principle to make it better? Which of the 4 values would help your team most? Is it this one that you guys want to do or the one that I put? Let me go there. I'm coming. This is another assignment. Which one do you guys want? This one or this one? But this one now we have to distribute to. Which of the assignment do you guys want? This one, this user story, or this last one? Guys, talk. Which one do you guys prefer?
I think we should just do the group one so that we can
Work
to encourage peer-to-peer learning.
peer to peer
That's what
learning,
I
Abby.
feel.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I feel.
Okay, so how do we now divide now? Now that some people are not in class here, and they will now say assignment. How do we, Abraham? See, the class captain, is she here today? She's not here. What's her name again? Class captain, are you here? You have not been doing my assignment though. I've not been, at least your face, even if I don't know your name, that your face is face that I'm using for some people that I don't know. I cannot, based on if they have picture their hair, I always hair. That's why I didn't put Kolade's name in my head. It's the face. I didn't put Ayomide's name in my head. It's the face. Once I see that, I know that okay, this is Abraham. I know it's Abraham. So there are some people, maybe the picture. So those that don't have picture, I'm trying to like to learn that maybe the name is just unique. I know so I'm just trying to get some people's name too. Popola, like I'm just trying to get some people's name. So if what am I even talking about, Seth? So how do we now? So some people now they're not in class, right? Please, how can I reach you? Abraham, this man is still sending you message. Oh, Ayomide, he said that can he reach you? Maybe you drop your. I don't know how you guys are communicating.
I will text him on the Slack app on the Slack
Okay,
channel.
Ayomide, what's the challenge? It's still about the assignment.
But
Please.
it's just not about the assignment, not just about the assignment. Like, we want to get some things from you. Like,
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so how do we now? So Abraham, and the reason why, yeah, it was because of the distribution. I said the class captain. I'm not seeing Let me even check before I even talk, say whether she's there. Let me even check. For is her face. She also has picture there. She's not here. She has not done any of my assignment. She's not here. She has not been coming to when I don't know what else to say again. So Abraham, how do we intend to break these assignments? The people into groups now if we want to do group assignments?
I think if we want to do the
What
group
should we do
assignment, it should be according to the people that are on
on the
the
call?
no, not it might be on the call and also on the Google classroom. Like a lot of people that are like amount of people that are registered there. I don't know how you would divide them because it's by name, it's not by number. So
Voila. So
because if it's
another thing again is, sorry to cut you short. Another thing again is, if we now divide these people, some people they don't even do assignment. We know them, they don't even do assignment. So isn't that it will not be one person, or you get what I'm saying? Maybe let's say only you now. I put you and some people now. You be the only one. So who are you grouping with? So that's another challenge. Yeah, what do we do, guys? If people should talk, because if we decide to group, I don't think I have the time. Oh, if I have the time, I won't be doing your 4 o'clock, your checking your assignment 4 o'clock today. That the way I was rushing just to meet up. I don't think I have the time. I still need to do your next week work. I'm still doing it, and that one has to do with tools. I won't lie. I don't think I
Okay,
have the time to sit down and be distributing.
let's just do the individual one. Let's just do the individual one.
That one would have been nice, but people that they don't even see, we are 17 people here now. If I go and if I go and put your name and put people that Olajumoke, sorry to call your surname, people that don't come to class, you'll be the only one in that place. Let's say I join you with some other people that are not. Do you get? So how do you intend to now be doing grouping? That's another challenge. Unless we
That's
decide that people that are here will divide them, then the other people too, let them be forming their stuff. When they say, I don't know, maybe in the now say, okay, these other people go and form and pick yourself 4 and form a group. We can do that too. What do you guys think?
I think the best thing to
you know
do is
Somebody
go
wanted to
ahead,
talk.
please. Go ahead, please.
I think what me I would suggest is use the people that are available at the moment, and when anybody comes up that is new, let them meet up with the class captain, and the class captain will put them, or the assistant, and the assistant will put them in a particular group randomly.
Okay. You know what we'll do? Before somebody Ramat, I think she's a lady. She raised her hand. Or just wait. Let me just say my own view now.
I just spoke now.
Okay, the one that spoke. Okay. Now, what the people that we have here? Let's see, 17. Maybe if I move myself, I don't know. We'll now divide. Maybe we'll do 4, or we do. Then if Abraham, because your class captain is not, she will not when she does not even know what is happening. Now, what we'll now do in that regard? My battery is low. Let me charge and be talking. I'm coming. You guys hold on. What we'll now do in that regard? We'll know the last number for the grouping, right? We'll now say, okay, when they now come to start disturbing via the Google or Slack, we'll now say, okay, the next number is this. You get next number is this. We need 4 people or we need 3 people. When you people should come together, 1 year up to 4, you form the next number, maybe number 20, things like that. That can also be done. But I think somebody wants to talk. Can go ahead. I think somebody wants to talk. Oh, go ahead, please. Palumi, go ahead. Palumi, go ahead. Unless you raise your hand up, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we can do like that. So how many are we now? I'm seeing 17. Maybe with myself, I don't know. How many are we? I will just join based on what I'm seeing here. I'll just count. Should we do 3 or 4? 3 times 6, 18. Should we do 3 in a group or 4 in a group? This assignment is 4 in a group. This assignment is very easy, but let's just have it like that. Let me just give you guys free assignment. So I'm going to call based on this. You are on the call, please listen. No, Abraham, you need to help me, please. You're on the call, please listen. I did not put these names down. as I'm calling it, I'm going to say group 1, group 2. Please listen. I don't know who, so you can't come back and meet me to say you don't know your. If you are on the road, just listen to your. You type. Before I move to another number, I don't know this name offhand, so I'm just calling based on what I'm seeing from the list on like the attendance, what I'm seeing. So that's how I'm going to call, merge people together. Please listen. Do you guys say 3 or 4? Do we say 4? Are we game for 4 or 3? 3 in a group or 4 in a group? Let's talk.
I feel like 4 in a group is
Four,
good
four
because
in a
it
group
will
is okay.
4
it's
in a
okay
group.
because
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, please. Group 1. Like I said, I'm calling based on what I'm seeing on the screen. Group 1. Amanda, Aminat, Ayomide, and Chiamaka. Group 1. I'll call it again. Amanda, Aminat, Temitope, Ayomide, and Chiamaka. Group 1. Please go and put your names together. I don't have this name offhand, so don't come and ask me which group. I will tell you I don't know. You're all my witness here. Can I move to group 2? Can I move to group 2 before some people come and start
Yes,
our
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Group 2. Olaunmi, Suliat, listen on group 2. Olaunmi, Fashikpe, Suliat, Iyanoluwa, and Kolade. Group 2. I'll call it again. Olaunmi, Suliat, Iyanoluwa, and Kolade. Group 2. Group 2, right? For group 3, Joy. Joy, Olajumoke, Popola, Olawale, and Olupelumi. Group 3. Olajumoke, Popola, Olawale, Olupelumi, and sorry. I think I've mixed it too. I think I stopped at Kolade. So group 3. Kolade, you are at the end of group 3, group 2, right? Fashikpe,
Yes, I am.
Suliat, Yanoluwa, and Kolade. Group 2. Group 3, Joy, Jumoke, Popola, Olawale, and Pelumi Ojelabi. Group 3, Joy, Jumoke, Olawale, and Olupelumi Ojelabi. Group 4, Darasimi Akindele, Precious Francis, and Ramat. There are 3 there. That's group 4. I'm having a go, guys. Group 4, Darasimi Akindele, Precious, and Ramat. That's group. What is that? Group 4, Abi. My battery is low.
Yes.
Sending message from work. What's happening? Okay, so we've noted, please. We have 4 groups now, right? Guys, my laptop will soon go off. They're trying to hold the gel. I don't want to wait till that or for that. I think we've come to the end of our. Oh, please note your group members and your assignment. Your assignment. Where's your assignment again?
Man, when is the deadline for this, man?
I've given today. So the deadline, when should we give the deadline? Wednesday, Abi. This one is easy now. It's easier than the one I wanted to give. The deadline
Okay.
is Wednesday. Wednesday.
All right.
You guys, the group that you guys wanted to form, the WhatsApp group that you guys wanted to form, you've not formed it. Assuming you guys formed it now, you can go there and start calling yourself out there.
I reached out to the management too, but the management said no, that they don't accept that we are
Said
not
they
the
don't
first
accept.
group of it.
Mm-hmm.
That it's not part of their policy.
Okay. So you guys should just take it like that. Okay. So I think
Please, ma, where is the assignment?
Ah, let me just quickly
Can
paste
it
it
be
again.
put, yeah, paste it or put it on Slack or something? Thank you.
Abraham will do that too. But let me see, is my Slack up here? I don't know whether my Slack is up, but let me. Abraham, please. But I can copy later. But I'm not too sure whether my Slack is up on my
I
laptop
will
here now.
post it on Slack now. I will post it on
Yeah.
Slack.
Okay. 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 So it's on Wednesday. Wednesday, maybe 12. This is very easy. It's just for Israel. It's very very easy. Very very easy. Discuss how you apply. And what you can do is that because for management to know, just submit after you've done whatever you want to do, right? Just submit just submit each and say you're part of, so that you submit individually, because that's what they will use. Me, I gave you guys group, but that's what they will use. So you work as a team. Definitely there should be a copy, right? You guys should share the copy and just submit individually. Then you will now put your group there. That me, I will say that okay, it's for this group. You understand now? Submit individually because of management assessment later. Sure, you understand me? But it's a
Yes,
group
ma'am.
assignment. Mm. It's a group assignment. Yeah. I
Sorry,
think
ma,
we
I
are
didn't
done.
get that. Sorry, ma, I didn't get that.
Yeah. To lay out. Which one did you not get? Inform me.
Like
Which
I
one?
mean the assignment, like how we to submit it, we'll do it individually by ourselves, then
No.
submit it, but
No,
attaching
no,
our
no, no.
group number, right?
No, no, no. You are doing that as a group now. In groups. See my question. You are doing it as a group, right? See, I just posted the assignment again. Doing it as a group. But once you do it as a group, one person, maybe you guys are doing together. Maybe the document is in one sheet, right? You guys should share it among yourself, right? And submit individually, because they are going to use the individual submission for your assessment, for them to say you are qualified or not before they remove you from the class. That's why I said submit. If I would have said submit as a group. Do you guys understand now? So if I look at
Okay.
it, once I see group one, I don't need to look at another group one again. I'll move to another group. Do you understand me? Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's just for you
Yes, ma,
guys.
we are clear, ma.
Yeah, it's just for it to help them to when they are taking because they are going to come back and check who submitted, who did not submit for your hand. So just for you to, so that there will be no issue because of the group work while they are checking, and they will realize that okay, one person submitted, whereas all of you did the work together. So I'm just trying to avoid that. Work as a team, do the work together, but you can duplicate your work, but put group one, group two, and all that, so that I will know. So once I touch group one, I will not go to this next group one again. I'll just go to, but they will see that you've submitted your assignment. Yeah. I think we've come to the end of our meeting today. People that did not ask question, I will not go back again and start talking about what I thought this week, because yeah, but I think that's the end.
Sorry,
You
please, I
guys
want to
enjoy.
ask, how do we
Okay.
how do we get together as a group now, since there's no WhatsApp, or how do we get together?
You can use your Slack now. They said there is no WhatsApp. But based on that, let me tell you something. They said because before that one, your assignment, you guys can do that one does not disturb you guys doing your group together. That one does not disturb. I don't think that one disturb your coming together. Find a way of coming, whether you want to come together using your WhatsApp. This is between the 3 or 4 people. This is not the old project management. Do you understand? This is an assignment for you guys. So find a way of meeting together. Whether you want to use WhatsApp, want to use Slack, I don't know. Just find a way of meeting together. So you can go to Slack and call their names there. Let them provide their number, and you guys should communicate. However, you guys should find a means of communicating, of coming together. I don't need to tell you guys how to come together. You guys should find a way of coming together. But that, I don't think that stop WhatsApp, because you guys is your assignment. It's not like you want to form a group that they said is not allowed. Abraham, do you understand me?
Yes, ma. I would
Yes, I
advise.
don't.
I would advise one of each member to just highlight their names and tell them to send their number to him or her through
Exactly.
DM. So they'll create a group chat, probably Telegram group or WhatsApp group.
Well,
Then
whatever thing that is convenient for them, they can form themselves. Yes. So whoever that is want to take lead in this project, put their names together. Go and ask them on Slack. that based on our project, our assignment, this, drop your name or drop your details, that kind of thing. Then you guys will form. That's how me to have done all this assignment. You have to find a way of meeting. Some people meet using Google link. Some people meet using WhatsApp. Some people meet using Telegram. Whatever thing, whatever way you want to meet, you meet and do your assignment. That's how assignment is done. Yeah. Just communicate first. Okay. That's the end of my. So group 4, Abby. For this class now, for this hour, we have 4 groups, but we have one more person to add to Precious group, right? Abraham.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
So anybody that is on that, they can join Precious group, making it 4. Then the other people can start forming their group, but they should mention their stuff there. Okay. I think we can call it a day. Okay. Bye for now. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, ma. Thank you, ma.
Bye. Joshua, what
Thank
happened?
you, ma.
Yeah, bye. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye, ma.